possible new scammer trick that I'm seeing. I've seen it twice in 2 weeks on two different people who have been compromised. It involves setting up remote desktop connection. Both of these clients were scammed using the more traditional ways of, the Windows Defender security alert and stuff like that, and they allowed the scammer to remote into their computer, whether it be through UltraViewer or TeamViewer or LogMeIn Rescue. But I've seen this in cleanup. So on older computers, you'll go into the View Advanced System Settings. You go over to the Remote tab, and it's turned on. And by default, it's normally turned off. And of course, down here it says allow remote connections from other computers. You may see the highlighted software in your add and remove programs list. In both cases, though, the remote desktop was turned on. This was turned off, which means there's no authentication required. And of course, it tells you the name of the computer they're connecting to, which is yours. So this would allow the scammer to come back into your computer anytime at will. Because most people don't understand what's going on when a scammer is connected to their computer. They have no idea that this scammer is setting up this secondary connection in the background or in front of them, so they can come back in and later reconnect to your computer and, steal all of your new user information and all your user passwords and your updated bank account information because that connection is set. So as I said, I've seen this twice now in 2 weeks, so I don't know if it's something new or what, but it has affected my area and I want you to be aware of it, and I want to show you how to turn it off. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go back into that View Advanced System Settings. You're going to go into the remote and you're going to make sure that there is no check mark there and the bullet is in do not allow connections. Click OK. You're going to go into your control panel, and if your view looks like this, you want to go into uninstall programs. If your view looks like, well, I'll have to go back and change it. Hold on. If your view looks like this, you're going to go into programs and features, and you will find that remote desktop connection software, and it's in alphabetical order, and you would uninstall it by right click, uninstall. Now from the other way, the third step is to go into your settings, go into system, scroll down and find remote desktop. Make sure it is off. This way they just can't come in at will. So there's 3 places I need you to check to secure your computers just to be safe. I don't care if you've ever been a victim or not, go make sure those are turned off. The only exception to that is if you work from home and you have a legitimate reason to turn those on. Anyways, like I said, that's just a new thing that I've seen in the past 2 weeks on 2 different client computers that came in for a breach. And yeah, like I said, I've not seen that before. I've seen other backdoor programs installed, but I've never seen the Windows remote desktop actually used in that fashion. So make sure you turn those off and disable them, so if you happen to fall victim to a scam and a remote program gets put in, make sure someone is going through and turning that off, or favorite this so you can make sure you can go in and turn it off. But it should never be turned on unless you have a legitimate reason to use it. And if you can, become a member on Patreon. The lowest package is $3 a month.